I'm so sorry. Welcome back to Titans. This is season 4, episode 1, Lex Luthor. I really tried so fucking hard to enter this positively. But I had to watch the recap because I forgot, just everything that happened last season. I Listen, I know people hate when I shit talk this show, but I do it out of a place of love because I have hope for these characters, and there are glimmers. There's like actual glimmers. Like, legitimately, there are times when I'm like, this show is good. But with that in mind, that's like where I'm coming from, okay? Like, I like this show. I say terrible things because, I'm the kind of person who, if I'm comfortable with you and like we have a good relationship, I'm gonna make fun of you, okay? I'm gonna call you a dumbass. Like, I'm just saying that's who I am. So that's just in case you need some context. But my God, the stuff they showed, I forgot. It was so bad. Listen, okay. First off, it's the Connor and Blackfire relationship thing they had going on. It's the way they made Blackfire like an anti-hero, but not, because they were too scared to do that. And I remember now that I've tweeted some clips of like her initial story. Like there was literally a version of this that was like actually, Blackfire's here. We're going to try and redeem her, but in the end, she's kind of like too dangerous and we had to fight her. There was a version of that in this show. But then they were like, you know what sells to kids? Red Hood. Fucking white scarecrow, boring ass bitch. I literally forgot he was a villain in this show. Not Scarecrow, sorry. Jonathan Crane, because we can't afford the rights to have actual Scarecrow. Anyways, besides that, then they terraformed Gotham City for a second. What? Anyways, the good news is the first couple episodes of the season, every season, are like pretty solid. Like even last season, even season 2, the first like 3-ish episodes, 3 to 5, are like a solid 7 to 10 out of 10. Like they're good. So I'm not worried about what's gonna happen this episode. I'm just, again, having PTSD about what we went through last season. Nightwing fucking died. Didn't he die because okay, for real though. See, I'm wearing a Nightwing shirt. Like, I know what we're here for. I know exactly who we're here for. We're here for Titans, right? Wait. Is this... Oh. These are the Titans, right? All season 3 joke because it was all Gotham, baby. Anyways. This episode's titled Lex Luthor. They kind of did a little recap about Connor, and he's like, I'm part Lex Luthor. I'm smarter than you, Dick. And then he just blew some kryptonite in his face. I am so excited to watch this episode. I forgot how unhinged my energy is from seeing this damn show. I'm excited to see what kind of shit they're going to do. I think I've hit the point of grieving, of like acceptance. And that just makes me so happy to like... Okay, we've been talking for 5 minutes. Let's get into this episode. I'm so excited. Let's watch. Oh. Hey, girl. He did us on the butt. Oh, yeah, Tim's here. Because that's what we needed. They're so cute together. I ship them so much.
Kill Rachel.
Well.
Save Tamaran. Kill a bunch of other people. Save Gotham. Take care of your sister.
Yeah.
That felt kind of unscripted. I love it.
Now.
They're so cute. Okay. Sir, we left Gotham. Don't pick up. Don't pick up.
Hey, no, 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 no.
Not the tentacle. Sir!
Nice to have parents that missed you. Yeah, nice to have parents.
Ooh.
The film with Bruce?
No, we're not going back to Gotham. We're not doing it.
Yes, don't go back.
For the record, I don't mind going back. Okay, hang on. This isn't about Gotham. You said you need flying lessons, actually. But, what? No, I'm joking.
He always does that.
He does.
Who the fuck is this five-head? There he is. The bald bitch himself. Okay. Okay. I'm tired of him already.
The Temple of Azeroth is now yours.
The what? What?
Him too.
Girl, what the fuck? The fact that they're playing up this little firing thing means that she's probably going to be more recurring than this.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
waiting for the intro.
allow me.
Where's the intro?
Oh my god.
Not Riverdale.
About all these new characters. Just give me the main cast.
I know. And make them kiss already.
It's not funny when you point out the truth. Oh, shit. Ugh. Alright, whoa! What the fuck is happening? Well. Girl, what is... What? What the fuck is happening? Why is there so much blood everywhere? And what's connecting them all, too? Girl. Now you know you have demonic powers. You need to tell them about whatever you just saw. Please, do the dun-duns. Well. Oh, we do see a front. Yay.
Sorry. But he did leave you this.
I mean, I knew we weren't going to see him, but, like, come on. That's so lazy. At least give us, like, a little Easter egg, like, oh, the Justice League is fighting Starro. Or, I don't know, some stupid like that. Is it an expandable super suit? Not the morphin time. What? Oh. Girl, what is happening here? What is that? What? Stop traumatizing my boy. Where are the girls?
Mr. Grayson, let's get this cleaned up, all right?
No, listen to Gar. He has something to tell you. Listen to your traumatized son.
His abilities.
Where the fuck did Rachel and Corey go?
Already.
This is all we can afford to show you is a fucking
Where are you going?
ball of light. That is Superman in this show.
Oh, we actually needed it fragmented. This was way cheaper than lasers.
So how'd I do?
Only 8.1% of your total estimated kinetic output.
The Robin suit?
Yes!
Go! You jump into your conclusions. You jumping.
I'm sorry, it's not the Robin suit. Of course not.
Sir.
Are you crazy? You've been a Titan 5 minutes. Still something pretty side. I hope you don't mind.
It's a fucking RV. What are you doing to this thing?
Are we allowed to sit in it?
You are. Everyone else can start a sign-up sheet.
Ooh.
You can go first. Where do I sign?
Where's Rachel? Where did Crypto come from? What the? I forgot Crypto existed. Where the fuck were you? I've already commented on the scene on Twitter, so sorry for the non-commentary.
What's going on?
I'll expect to see you then.
He has the best facial expressions.
You deserve to know your parents.
Yeah, but we need to think about this. We need to have a plan.
Shows his cards. We don't know what he wants.
Yeah.
Then maybe we should find out.
Let's do some recon.
I mean,
Is Mercy Graves still... Is she alive? I remember she was in season 2, but I don't... Is she dead? Is she in jail? Not too smelling the wine. What is that? One fucking... bite of lasagna? This is not what I had in mind when I said we should do some recon. As much as I want to see the choreography, it's a fun shot so far. This is so stupidly weird. Oh, here she goes. I was gonna say, gonna see more blood visions. Hello, ma'am. Stick with the group.
I have so many questions for you. So much I want to learn about your planet, history, abilities.
I have a few questions.
Isn't that exactly how you're using him,
Oh,
Richard?
ah.
Who's taught you any?
Abort! Abort! Get out there! Get out of here!
Ninjas.
This is so dumb. There, Tim. Go smack a bitch with that stick. Well, grab your fucking... The screamer sticks.
More ninjas.
Yeah? Oh, well, come on, Tim. On the job training. Let's go. Okay. 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 Get your fucking screaming sticks and help Tim out. Come on now.
I liked those men.
Are they dead?
All I ask is 6 months. If you believe you know Connor's answer, then you'll have no problem conveying my offer.
6 months with
I
Connor?
expect an answer tonight.
Use your powers and freaking grab it. Come on. What is happening here?
Lex Luthor has 6 months to live.
What are you talking about?
He wants you to stay with him.
I think I missed the part where he was dying. I heard the 6 months thing, but
Hacked into Lex's files.
I feel like I missed the part
Multiple visits to medical clinics all around
where
the
he
world.
mentioned he
This
was
guy, right?
terminal.
You're the one who told me I deserve to know my parents. Maybe he's a terrible person, but I have to find that out for myself. Why was I created? For
I
what?
kind of agree with Connor. Also, it's a good excuse to get him out of the show for a little bit because he's too powerful for this team.
His purpose is not you. I'm not wondering why you invited me here. I don't care. I'm here because of what I want.
Sounds like me.
Like father, like son.
Oh my god. He is such a manipulator.
I want you to know
I'll
that
talk
I
about
will
Luthor at
see
the end of the
my father.
episode.
My dream was that my child would succeed where I had not.
This is your dream, Dad, not mine.
Both man and Superman. My partners may have even darker ideas than I do.
Well, like, I know who he is because I read up on the news. I wasn't sure if the reflection was... Okay, it's not. I was gonna say, the reflection's not matching him. Wait, which one's which? What? Oh, shit. What the fuck? Is he dead? I was gonna say, is he gonna die in this scene? What the fuck is happening? Connor, do something! He's puking his guts out. Oh! Is that a snake? Kill it! Okay, there we go. Come on. What the fuck is happening, dude? Is he really dead? Yep, I told you she's gonna be more important. I think she's Mother Mayhem, isn't she? So he's dead, huh? Wow, they did it! They had a successful plot hook! Oh, wait. What's happening here? Is this a preview for the next episode? Oh, Memory of George Perez.
Great,
Trigon! Your son?
Things have been
Why is her hair white? What the fuck's...
Can't you
Don't
see?
hold her hand. What is happening?
Your moment when it comes.
Ooh!
I'm dealing with the supernatural, and that scares me.
Ooh. Ah! Deathstroke's back! Wait a minute.
We shall take back what's ours.
Okay, wait.
When the red moon fills the sky.
This might actually be a good season. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm excited. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I shouldn't have watched that, but also I'm so glad I did. That little teaser at the end because I'm actually like the end. Okay, there's so many things to talk about. Overall, this episode was okay. You know, it's a first episode of a season pilot episode, not pilot, but a premiere. So it's got to do that thing of like introducing the plot hooks and shit. I think the ending, like last 5 minutes, did a really good job of selling like, hey, you should continue watching because interesting shit's going on. But like, I think Titans does its best, just in general, like the brand Titans, not this show, but just like in comics, what the Titans are about is family. And I don't necessarily think, I've read a little bit of like them versus Brother Blood, the Cult of Blood, supernatural kind of shit. Obviously Raven's part of the team, so we've dealt with that before and it's a pretty common thing, but supernatural is not like my first thing that I think of. I definitely think more metahuman, more like Hive, Cadmus, Deathstroke, Terra. I think of that stuff usually more than supernatural. Although, like I said, Flowers words do. Trigon is a very big part of the Titans lore because of Raven. So, that said, they're doing a good job of the supernatural here. It's very haunting, very intriguing to see what's going on with it. Like I said, the plot hook of just this blood theme. Obviously, I know that's Brother Blood there. I don't know a lot about the character in general. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go with the freaking props. So multiversity, multiversity, teen justice. This is basically Earth 11, so everyone's gender bent. But it's a Teen Titans basically comic, and the plot. I only read the first 2 issues so far. This is issue number 5. That's how far behind I am. But it's about Brother Blood, sort of. So I'm familiar with him there. Well, I think it's actually Sister Blood, Sister Sanguine or something. I don't know. Everyone's gender bent, like I said. So, but point is, I think it's got to deal with that. I know the most recent Titans run, which unfortunately is like 4 years old at this point. There was also like a little arc that dealt with blood. Point is, I'm not too familiar with it, but obviously the show, the Teen Titans animated show, had Brother Blood. It was, I think, a departure from the usual, so I'm not putting too much stake on that version, that iteration. Anyways, again, I'm kind of rambling. I'm intrigued to see how he's involved because he's obviously linked to everything that's been happening with this premonition and shit, and the supernatural. And then even that teaser, they were kind of talking about the son, so I don't know if he's actually like Mother Mayhem's son or if he's like the host body of, like they kind of talked about Blood Moon and He Shall Rise and Trigon. So again, I'm not going to put too much speculation in, but I'm intrigued on sort of the family dynamics and what's going on. Lex, I was going to say he did a pretty decent job. I'm just assuming he's dead because it makes sense to kill him off, I guess. The show has never been afraid of doing that before, so why not kill Lex Luthor? I was gonna say I think the big thing that I would change about this iteration is getting rid of his beard. I feel like it was kind of like a we have to give him something weird. He can't be the classic Lex we know. He has to have some sort of distinguishing identifier of it. Not to say Lex can't be bearded. It's just I feel like that was like the one thing that was very distracting to me. I think his voice was fine. The way he speaks was definitely Lex. Like if there was just like one little nitpick I could do, I think it would just be that. Just because, again, it was like 90% there for me. But I did like his little monologue there about, talking to Connor basically, and I could see Connor's side too. I think there's definitely some humanity there. It was nice to see. Again, kind of sad because I did want to explore their relationship a little bit more, but I mean, we have Young Justice for that. We don't really need to see Titans do it all. So, there's plenty of other iterations that have dealt with the dichotomy between Lex and Clark. So, it's whatever. The snake thing, it seems to be a motif here. I don't know if it's like talking about like deception. You know, snakes are usually about deceit and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's talking there. Gar's little rampage at Star Labs. I don't know if we're going to delve more into that. I wonder if it has to do with Cadmus's programming back in season 2. I believe it was season 2. Because I don't think we ever like really undid that. You know, I mean, I know we had that sort of Rachel and Gar moment where she calmed him down or whatever, but I don't know if she like actually undid the brainwashing, and if we're dealing with that more, or if he's somehow related to the supernatural stuff going on with Blood. I mean, it seemed from the preview again, him and Rachel seem to be the most like involved with it, so maybe it's so. But in general, I don't think of Gar as a supernatural thing. You know, he's very much Doom Patrol. The comedic trope. He's very much science based. I think at times too. Like I just don't see him as a supernatural character. So it's interesting that he is going to be a focal point. I know, obviously, he deserves his time in the fucking spotlight. It's been time, but at the same time, I just traditionally I don't think of him in that light. So it'll be cool to see what they do with that. Yeah, just again the blood theme going on. Very interested. Was that Deathstroke in the teaser? Like, I don't think, they might not bring the actual actor back, but they'll at least bring the character of Deathstroke back, and that'll be fun to see. Maybe I feel like it's gonna be like a vision sequence kind of thing. If it's actually Deathstroke though, and like we're just gonna do a round table of actual villains showing up, and here's Trigon trying to break out, and remember Deathstroke? He didn't really die, so like he's gonna come back for his little vengeance too. That would be really cool to see sort of multiple things going on like that. But I feel like just based on the preview and what would be easy for the show to write in, it's going to be a dream sequence kind of thing. It's going to be like someone's got nightmare vision of him. Maybe it's like kind of like in the Teen Titans animated series when Robin is like torturing himself. There's like a psychosomatic thing where he thinks Deathstroke's there, but no one else can see him, and he's like actually hurting himself. Like I feel like that's kind of the thing they're gonna do with this show, with Deathstroke. I keep thinking of things mid talking and then I forget them. Tim and Bernard. I was afraid this was gonna be like the straightest gay thing they would have in the show. Just like them having two sentences about each other. Or, like Tim saying like, oh, I'm going to send a text to Bernard. Like, I thought that was it, but they had a preview here where he was kissing him. So like, okay, I see you, Titans. You're doing something. I know that's Jinx in jail. I don't know. Maybe they'll build up Hive. I'm still waiting for Hive. I feel like if we get a season 5, Hive 5, make it fucking happen, people. Make it fucking happen. I'm okay with this season being about Brother Blood and whatever. But we've already introduced Shimmer. We got introduced to Jinx now. Like, let's just do it. Let's just go for it. We know Cadmus exists. Like, come on, people. If we're setting the building blocks here. Let's get to it next season. And then again, I feel like we gotta there's gotta be, when you have an ensemble show, you gotta have a season or like a plot line where it's super team versus super team. We gotta do it. So I hope they get to that eventually. But yeah, speaking of Jinx, interesting that they're going to kind of use her as a begrudging ally because she's supernatural. I'm not too familiar with the character, but like, I feel like that's not a good idea to do. We got a little tease about Corey's power set and how she's barely tapped the potential. So hopefully, again, I'm trying to be positive. This is the first episode. Like I said, the first couple of episodes are pretty good. So like, I want to ride this good vibes while I can. But hopefully they can kind of delve into, and like by the end of the season, she'll like get her normal either green or pink powers. I mean, it's usually green in the comics and media, but I know some people want pink, I think. So point is, I hope it changes from blue and becomes not this fucking weird lightning shit, but like, actual star beams. Basically Cyclops, but fucking green. Like, I want that level of power set to be happening here. But yeah, that's going on with her. Not really much with Dick this episode, so that's good. Like, I know he's the main character, but like, it's time for some other people to have some shit going on, so that's good. I think that's all I'm going to talk about because I've babbled enough. I've hit a lot of the main points I wanted to talk about. And if I remember something, I'll just talk about the next episode. But like I said, a very good episode. I'm kind of riding the good vibes right now. I'm very excited for the season so far. Like, this is probably the most hype I've been for this show in a long ass time, which is bad. But it's good because, like, finally, you know, putting on my clown makeup, but maybe this is the season where they fucking learn their lesson. And I did hate that line they mentioned here when they were watching Riverdale. It's like, oh, they keep adding too many characters and stop focusing on the main characters. Like, I hate when they're self-aware about that because it means you know what the problem is. You gotta just fix it. You know, don't talk about it. Just fucking do it. I hate that trope in genre and medias, where it's just like, I acknowledge that I'm bad, but fuck you. Like, just do it. Don't talk about it. So, yeah, like I said, I want to be hopeful. So we'll just end this with a very positive note that I'm excited. Can't wait to catch up, and hopefully this season is good. Leave your thoughts on comments below. What do you guys think? Actually, my last comment is just general. I just love Corey so much. Anna Diop specifically, she is so beautiful. Oh my god, I love her. She's great. I think she's a bit too doe-eyed, fawny for Dick. Like, I think they're overcorrecting the romance thing going on, but I do like that they're actually acknowledging that they have a thing for each other, and I hope to see it explored a bit more this season. Maybe officialized, because they definitely said Dick and Barbara can't be together because they're bad for each other. So, like, listen, I'm okay. Like, I'm very much a go with the flow kind of person when I ship Dick with characters, but like, Dick Babs is just second place to me for dickery, you know, like, and I'm gonna stop saying Dick. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Very excited. Bye.